my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome back to the Journeyman Save. This is a brand new season now. We've completed our first season with Sterling, and we won the league with 64 points. It was great stuff. Got our first silverware of the save so far, and I've decided, after much deliberation, that I'm going to actually resign from Sterling. The whole point of the Journeyman Save is to actually, explore, go to different clubs throughout Europe. And I want to test myself abroad now. So we've had one season in Scotland in the 4th tier. We've won the league there. So what I'm going to go into my contract and resign. So we're currently resigning as manager of Sterling, which we've just done. What we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the job market now. And I'm quite tempted to have a look, maybe, Norway, Denmark, that sort of thing. Just try and go somewhere different and try and challenge ourselves elsewhere. Anyway, guys, I'll be back to you in just a moment. Okay, so this is the job market right now. These are all the jobs currently available after resigning. You can see my old job at the bottom here, Sterling, Albion. They're a one-star team. It says Ladbrokes League 2, but they're going to be in League 1 next season. So basically, we want to try and join a team that has a better reputation than 1 star. Now, there are a few on here that I'm looking at. We've got Hod and the Brat flag of the Norwegian 2nd Division Group 2. There's Pro Piacenza of the Italian League. That's quite a tempting job there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply for a few jobs now, and I'll get back to you once we have something to show you. Okay, so welcome back. So first of all, apologies for the lighting of my camera right now. Basically, I'm currently having some issues with my light, and I've also undergone some changes in my bedroom, so I've taken my green screen out currently. Also, this part of this episode I'm recording like a couple of weeks later than the first part of this episode, so I'm basically piecing the two together. Anyway, I've just gone back onto this now, and I've been quite busy. As you can see, we've been offered 2 job interviews. I've been looking around. I was kind of thinking Scandinavia, Eastern Europe, that sort of thing would be quite nice. And I have 2 job offers, or job interviews rather. One for FK Seneca and one for UMF Vikinger Olavsvik. So let's go with the Seneca job first. So let's attend the interview. Now this job, Seneca, if I just bring it up first of all, they're a 1st division team in Slovakia. And they're a 2.5-star reputation. That's big, that is, because we would jump from a 1-star team of Sterling to 2.5-star, which is going to obviously help me out quite a lot. So let us crack on with that. Attend the interview. Okay, welcome Dragonheart. We're glad you've come along. Okay, so let's just get on with it. Okay, so they are position 6. They are 2.5-star reputation. The reputation is actually national, and their finances are okay. How would you overcome the relatively big obstacle of not speaking the language? I'm fairly adept at learning new languages. This would simply be another string to my bow. Yep, let's go with that. we're just gonna wing this completely. You have very little managerial experience, and that obviously concerns me a little. Can you explain why that is? I've not been a manager game that long, and as well, I've been able to build the position I was looking for. My reputation speaks volumes compared to his experiences. You may believe me. I'm gonna go with that. It could be assertive and could be quite firm. This would be a big jump from your previous club. What makes you think you can handle it? Football at the end of the day, I'm more capable of doing well. If you ask me to gamble on me, it's best as you ever make. I feel as if I earned the option to work at the club of this stature. I'm going to say I think I've earned it. I did win the league with Sterling last year. I know it was the 4th tier of Scotland, but it's progress, isn't it? So we'll go with that. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? I'm merely considering my options. We parted company with our last manager much sooner than anybody would have anticipated. Can you offer assurances that we won't be in for a repeat of that? I'm going to say I've never once in my career departed only after a brief spell at a club. That speaks volumes. I'm going to say that. I'm quite worried about saying that. How do you feel about working with the current director of football? I'm happy to. Richard Czech, is that really his name? Slovakian called Richard Czech. I find that amazing. Okay, we'll say yes. I'm more than happy to work with him. We understand the importance of having the right backroom staff in place when a manager moves to a new club, so we wouldn't allow you to request any changes you would like to make to our current backroom team, as well as the opportunity to request any staff members you want to bring with you from your previous club. What sort of budget were you looking for to make these changes? We actually know what the budget is. Shit. I'd like the budget to be in place for me to make a fair amount of changes before taking charge. I'm going to say that. Okay, they're in favour of developing players with using the youth system. I kind of want to do that anyway. I have no philosophies that I want to be judged on if given the job. Oh, well, then again, they're in favour of youth players. I kind of want to bring them through though. I'd like to be allowed to develop younger players and bring them through to become first team regulars. Definitely. Okay, we'll agree with that then. I have no further philosophies. So we're just agreeing with them basically. Okay, the money side of things. Oh my shit. Estimated value 475k. They have a loan debt of 875. The wage bill's 10 grand. Average wage £229. Minimum wage allowed is 1,000. Should you be hired? The expectation is for the club to finish mid-table. I'm just going to agree with that. Don't put myself under too much pressure. Mid-table is good for me. Bear in mind this is Slovakian first division, so this is quite a big team if I can get it. If hired, we're willing to provide you with a transfer budget of 90,000. What do you think of the proposed figure? I'll agree with that. I think the proposed budget is realistic and give me, yeah, let's just not push ourselves too much. Would a proposed wage budget of 10k be sufficient? Yeah, why not? We'll take 10k. I have no idea what's going to be like in Slovakia if I do get this job. We'll go with that. Are there any other requests you wish for us to consider? I have no further requests. Okay, first interview is done with FK Seneca. Oh god, people are asking me jobs about Seneca now. Questions rather. Interview sees Dragonheart linked with Seneca. 26-year-old Welsh football or Welsh Prince Dragonheart is believed to attend an interview for the vacant Seneca job. Few bookmakers consider Dragonheart as anything other than outside chance. Great. Dragonheart's opportunity to seek Seneca face to face has, however, not seen his odds of getting the job change whatsoever. A spokesperson for Seneca would not be drawn to comment on the matter, indicating that their search was ongoing and that there would be no further announcements in due course. Yeah, they just wiped me off straight away. I don't think I'm going to get this job. Okay, do you have anything to say in public about your recent interview opportunities? I'm after a fresh start. I feel I need something new to sink my teeth into. I'm just gonna say that. Right, we've got a second interview to go with now. So this is for the job of the UMF Vikingur Olasvik. I hope I said that right. It's a team from Iceland. They're a 2-star team. And if I show you the Icelandic Premier League, they're currently bottom of the table. So it's a bit of a gamble going for this because obviously they're not doing too well. But they're a Premier League team in Iceland, so we'll be going from a 4th division team in Scotland to a Premier League team elsewhere if we do get it. It's quite a jump. It's obviously a 2-star team. It's got a star more than what I'm used to. Looks like they were in the 2nd division at one stage, and they've had a recent incline over the last few years to get where they are. They finished 8th last season, so I think that's kind of what they're going to be looking for again. Sort of like a mid-table finish. If I get the job there. If I do get the job, I'll try and get like kits and stuff sorted out, try and download them or something. Attend interview then. Let's crack on with it. So, hello, we invite you. Okay, cool. How would you... Okay, the obstacle of not speaking the lingo. How do I answer this? I'm fairly adept in languages that simply another string to my boat. This would be a big jump from your previous club, but what makes you think you can handle it? I feel I've earned the opportunity to work at the club of this stature and reputation. I'm going to go with that again. I'm going to probably rue these answers now. Okay, so I might change my answer for this one. You're in the running for a few jobs. I admit that doesn't look good, and if you want me to withdraw from the others for a serious opportunity at this job, I'll do just that. I'm going to offer that because I want to try and nail one job, don't I? And if I can get one in the Premier League, even better. This club would be looking for a candidate capable of performing to our expected standards across multiple competitions. I'm confident of doing that better than the previous manager. I've got a good record when it comes to meeting my expectations set by my previous... That's true, I went above my expectations by my last club, so... Our previous manager didn't enjoy the best of relationships with the supporters. Are you confident of providing a different dynamic with them? I've had a good relationship with supporters wherever I've been. I've seen no reason why that wouldn't continue here. Can you tell me why you're the right candidate for a team fighting relegation? Oh god, here we go. I like to consider myself a strong, motivating leader. When times are hard, it's important to keep spirits as high as possible. I think I can do that. Oh god. Okay, so they're actually opposed to signing young players for the first team, and they're opposed to developing players using the youth system. Great, because that's what I'll probably end up doing with this. I'm going to say I have no philosophies in that case. They're opposed to those two, so we'll just leave it as a blank canvas. We currently aren't in a position to set any expectations for you to meet. Expectations and budget will be laid out in the run-up to next season if you are appointed. I understand. Let's move on and cover any other areas need to be discussed. Are there any other requests you wish to decide to hire you? No. That just covers everything. Okay, and then go more interviews. So they're saying I'm linked to this, and again they're saying I don't really have many odds. Reports suggest you've attended an interview for the vacant Vikingur O job. Do you have any comments to make at this time? I should probably not comment on some of these. I'm not going to comment because I don't want to get, I don't want to harm my chances. So yeah, we'll skip forward again now, guys, and then I'll jump back here if I get an update on some of these job interviews. Okay, so welcome back, and as you can see on the screen, unfortunately, I didn't get the Vikinger Olasvik job. They gave it to Jorundo Aki Svensson or Svensson. Svensson, I think it's pronounced. Not bad. He's got better rating than what I've got, obviously. He's also got a much better history. He's managed quite a lot of teams, as you can see. Hired as Viking manager. He's managed in. He's had runners up in the Icelandic Premier League before with. Oh god, how do I pronounce that? Let's give it a go. Is it Fimleg Hafgalag Hafnajarau? I'm awfully sorry, anybody that's Icelandic watching this. Help me pronounce some of these names, please. So yeah, I didn't get the job, unfortunately. A little bit gutted, but hey, it happens. Let us move on and see what crops up. Okay, so welcome back, and more bad news. Barbaric takes charge at Seneca. So Robert Barbaric has unfortunately got the job for the Seneca post. Barbaric, again, not too bad. He's got some obviously better stats than me, and if you look at his history, you can see he's managed Nitra. For a large portion of his career, he's won the Slovak second division, won the Slovak FA Cup, has he, or knocked out? I think he's won it, but he's actually, you can see, he's, Seneca, Nitra, Hradec Kralov. He's managed quite a few teams, so more bad news for me. Back to the drawing board. We have actually applied for a few more jobs, if I can just show you. We've applied for the JJK job in the Finnish Premier League, which is, I think it's pronounced Jyväskylän Jalkapalloklubi. So we'll call it the, well, what's it called? We'll call it JJK for short, because you know what I'm like with pronunciation. We've applied for the Sarpsborg job. Sarpsborg, which are currently second in the Norwegian First Division. So that's quite a good job to go for, because they're going to be up there looking for success, looking at that there. And I've also applied for the Bray Wanderers job in the Irish Premier League. They're currently 9th in the table. So they're only a few points obviously above relegation. They want to try and push on, do better than that. But it's a Premier League job again in the Premier Division. They're only a 1.5 star, so they're only half a star more than what I was with Sterling before. But we're going to go for it, see if we can get a job. I want to try and get a job. That's what I want right now, just to get my teeth into things. Because at the moment, it's the 1st of September 2017. The new season's already about a month or so in. And I'm not going to get a transfer window by the looks of things now. The transfer window will be shut in most countries, I would have thought. So it's going to be quite difficult. But anyway, let's crack on and see where we end up. Okay, so welcome back, and more good news. We have another interview with Sarpsborg 08, which is good news. So they're the team which are in the Norwegian First Division, the team that are pushing up there. So let us crack on with the interview. Hopefully we can have a better interview this time. Okay, so how would you overcome the relatively big obstacle of not speaking the language? I'm going to go with a different option this time, get my message across. This will be a big jump from your previous club. I feel having the option to work at a club with a stature and reputation. For when they won't capable of doing well here. I'm asking you to gamble on me. It'll be the best decision you ever make. Should I try and go with that? Persuade them? Let's try and go for it. Can you explain why you appear to be running for a few jobs? I admit it doesn't look good and you want me to withdraw, so I have a serious opportunity. I will. I think that's a good answer. The club would be looking for a candidate capable of improving things on the financial front. Are you confident of handling better than the previous manager? I did quite well financially in the last job though, so I would consider it amongst my most important tasks. I would. Don't worry about that. Can you tell me why you're the right candidate for a team challenging for promotion? I'm a good enough manager to hack it at the high level of football. I have the ability to push people to achieve more than they ever knew they could. I can make players believe they're more capable of securing promotion. I'm going to go with that. I already got promoted with Sterling, so I'm hoping they'll look at that. How would you feel about working? Yeah, why not? We'll work with him. We understand the importance of having the right backroom staff. I have the budget to be in place for me to think. I require a small budget and make some modifications. Yeah, let's go with a small one. Let's not push ourselves. Right, okay. They want to sign. Oh, God. High profile players and young players for the first team. They're opposed to developing players.
Streamer I am! Yeah! Yeah!
They have been really picky. Really picky. I don't like this. I'm going to just say I have no philosophies and just Because it's a lot to ask for, I think. Should be higher. The expectation of the club is to compete in the automatic promotion place. Is that fair? I'm just going to say automatic promotion because that's the point they're occupying currently in the table. Would a proposed transfer budget? Oh yeah, it'll be good. It's realistic. Yeah, that's good. Do you have anything else to consider? No. Right, interview done. Fingers crossed. And welcome back. And again, we've been unsuccessful. They've hired Tom Freddy Aune. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's a Norwegian, to be fair. He's actually really good. Look at that. 15 attacking, 20 for working with youngsters. He's got an 18 for judging player ability and 17 for the potential for discipline and for motivating. And if you look at his history, again, look, he's got a well-versed history. Managed Lisselby, Kivik Halden, Fredrikstad, and then he was the assistant manager previously by the looks of things of Sarpsborg, so he was the logical choice in the end. So well done to them. Back to the drawing board yet again. Okay, so there's some good news. The JJK job, which I tried to pronounce earlier and failed badly, I'm actually the leading candidate for this job. That's good news for me. They are 12th in the Finnish Premier League, which is actually rock bottom, but there's room to try and get up there. The only thing is, if we have a look at the rules and regulations, they play 33 games. Teams play each other 3 times. So 33 games. There, it basically is 5 games to save the club and go try and win each one. They're probably going to go down and get relegated. But the good news is that we can take over them in the 2nd division in Finland and try and push them up. And we should be one of the better teams in that division. I can have a clear out of players if I get that job. So fingers crossed if we can get that job. So what I'm going to do, guys, rather than going through the motions again, you've seen the jobs I've applied for. The job has been unsuccessful for. There's still a few which we're in the running for as well. The way I see it, let's just bring it up on here. I applied for... Okay, so I've applied for JJK, Bray Wanderers, and HOD. I think it's pronounced HOD, which are Norwegian 2nd tier team by the looks of things. There's a few others on here, like Nitra, which I'm half tempted to go for as well. I'm going to end this episode here, and then I'm basically going to just get the new job out the way, get like the graphics packs in that I need to get if I whatever country I end up in, basically. But then it'll be a surprise, so you won't know now going into the next episode who I'm going to be with until that next episode is. So we're going to try and keep the suspense going, guys. Let me know what your preference would be if I get it. Obviously, it's a randomized thing. This Journeyman Save means I could end up anyway. But let me know, and we'll see how things go at my new club when I eventually get there. Anyway, guys, I've been Dragonheart, Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.